right down the line. What you think, see, you're thinking all the time. You're on all the time. You're praying ceaselessly. So if you're praying, you expect your prayers to be answered? They are. Oh, no, 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 they ain't. No, I'm not knowing that, no, no, no. No, but you see, that's you saying no. That's you denying yourself. And remember, we're told all denial is self-denial. That right there, that right there tells you the whole story, doesn't it?
It does. It does. You want me to add
Whole
commentary?
story.
I said, you want me to add commentary? I agree with you, though.
No, I mean, people think that scripture is it's just too much. Just it's too much, and it is too much. But you can find out what you're doing with it if you'll listen to what you're saying to yourself. You're either saying go for it or scrap it. But it's always up to you. You have to do that. You have to show up. You have to claim what you are. And you are claiming what you are all the time.
Mhm.
And you're listening to other people claim you. And then you start mixing that up and then you get angry. See, and who are you angry with? If it hurts, maybe it's true. It could be,
Yeah.
It could be. You know, I say this all the time, but you know, I didn't really get the grasp of this until well, I didn't get the grasp of it then, but I mean, I tuned in more often than I ever had before.
Mhm.
But the thing of it is that after all of those years, I still have to correct myself daily.
Yeah.
You understand? You have to forgive yourself daily. Blessed is the man that does not condemn himself for that which he has allowed. I didn't say anything about going on with it. You see, we figured
Yeah.
since you just got a new life, in that one statement, you got a new life. You were forgiven everything. Did you accept it that way? See, that's it. It's people themselves who are damning themselves,
Absolutely.
and 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 they can only do that as long as they can find someone else to put it on. It was their fault. They did that to me. Hey, I'm not denying anything. Yeah, I'm sure everything you said happened to you. It did happen to you. But what I'm trying to tell you is that you're the author of everything that happened to you, whether you wrote it down or not. But you were the author. And what are you told to do to correct everything? You turn to me, I'll turn to you. See, it's that one turning. See, that's the way the statement's stated. You might think there's two there. See, there isn't though. It's just and that's changing your mind that quick. And you do it every day. I mean, even since you were just a little child, you were choosing what you were going to do next. Aware or unaware, but you were choosing what you are going to do next. So you can just look at your life today. Is it lovely and a good report? And if not, why not? That's what you're told to do. And all you have to do is just build on your successes and not complain about your failures. You see, because when you let yourself feel that you're not cutting it, you see, that damages you more than I can explain to you. You're your worst enemy until you start to wake up. And just a little awakening is really a marvelous thing, because it makes you suddenly realize that look at all the comforts we have. Now, I picture those guys out there with a club trying to club something to eat for dinner, and look at all the conveniences we have. To have any light at night, you had to light a fire.
Yeah.
And someone had to keep it going all night and keep it away from whatever you're sleeping in. Oh, it's a play. You understand? It's a play. Shakespeare had it perfectly. All the world's a stage. All the men and women are merely actors, and you are playing a part. Our question: did you choose the part you're playing? Or did your environment and the comments of others seal your fate as to what you are doing, being, having? And why would you let that slide by so easily when you're told it, as a man thinketh in his heart, his feeling nature, so is he? Hello, you're doing that. You're thinking feelingly and then wondering why your prayers aren't answered, but they are.
They are.
See, that's the whole problem. You just punched the button on the wrong one.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're given choice. You're given every day, and I say every day because it's this day. See, it's not a tomorrow. It's not a yesterday. It's this day. So in other words, you're on all the time. So you are choosing aware or unaware. And the only thing we're trying to get you to do is to be more aware of what you're allowing yourself to entertain yourself with in thought. You see, I mean, when I was Captain America, you see, it all goes by so quickly, and the thing of it is, there's nothing transforming in death. So if you don't like it here now, you ain't gonna like it there either. You understand? It does not automatically become heaven on earth. See, if there's nothing changed, well, this is it. This is where you go. See, that's what a lot of people, they want to commit suicide because they figure it better out. Oh, no, man, you'd be loading the gun again. Look, you don't get away with it. You don't get away with nothing. Why? Well, because you're doing it all. You understand? You're actually creating your environment and everything that's going on right from here. Impossible. Yeah, I thought that too for a long, long time. And even when I decided that that was right, I still had to wrestle with what was already in here. See, because most people really won't admit it, but they're being conditioned morning, noon, and night
Yes.
by outside vendors. They're all selling something. How are you doing today? I was doing great. Well, they don't, all those fuzzy phone calls you get where nobody answers anything. They just runs this and you go, you know, that really is a disturbance. If you're contemplating, meditating, that is really, what is it? As a matter of fact, my wife puts them in a drawer, and and the only reason I had them here before was because we were having a little difficulty here. So, but no, it's working fine now. So
Yeah.
I got rid of it.
Good.
Any questions?
Yeah, you said something earlier, and I wanted to touch on it. We often talk about opening and quickening. Now, what I see it as is giving it your attention, then agreeing with it. What would you
Yeah,
say that opening and
yeah,
quickening?
yeah. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. In other words, you keep it in mind.
Yeah.
You don't let it float around and go away. That's the whole. That's actually the very problem everybody has.
Yeah.
If they would just open it and quicken it and give it your attention, you see, because like I keep telling you, what has your attention has your life. And you don't have to believe I said it. Just look at what you're doing. You had to think moving your hand up and down like that to move your hand up and down like that. And it happens so naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've been doing it since you were little, when you decided crawling wasn't good enough. Then you got up and bumped everything. But the thing of it is, though, you learn from experience, but you get to choose the experience. Don't you get that?
Mm-hmm.
You get to choose the experiences you're going to have. In other words, yeah, you're telling the future. It is your future. It doesn't apply to anybody else. It's first person, present tense experience. But you are going to experience what you think you are, you do, you have, you be. And that just goes on and on and on. But you have to recognize that it's you doing it. As long as you can hang it on somebody else being at fault for what's happening to you, that's it. That's your lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, as you call it. Do you want it different? Well, you're told, change your mind, change your world. What else you want to change? Change your shorts too, you know? Yeah. I mean, go the whole route. Look, well, what you're doing is you're developing better attitudes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's simple enough.
It is.
I mean, you're told that these attitudes are dragging you down. If they're not lovely and of good report, they're dragging you down. It's either or, up or down. What? What's going on? As you think you are. That's all. Yeah, I know. Someone said, he's crazy. Yeah, I hope I never get sane. Believe me. Hey, why are you told be in the world, but don't be of the world?
Absolutely.
Because that's insanity. It really is insanity. Nobody, nobody has that strong a grip on it yet. It's always with you, see? In other words, your paradise that if you even think of it that way. But if it's your absolute idea to be happy. Start by being happy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wait for an event or something to make you happy. Just be happy. And well, yeah, you can got happy hour over the no, but wait a minute. Even God told you have a little wine for your stomach's sake and your many infirmities. Wow, that was being compassionate, wasn't it?
It was.
I mean, he was looking beyond all the say so about it. You know, this is harder for me to do, not saying what I could be saying. But the thing of it is, hey, I don't want to steal your thunder. I had a half a dozen of Neville's tapes, and I listened to them at least one every night for years before it actually touched base. I began thinking differently. The importance of having a CD, because what has your focus has your life. Think about it. We're not asking you to join anything, but you have to have the CDs. You have to have the DVDs. You have to listen to them. It's you training this. Listen, listen, listen.
But as Mr. Lindell stated, you have to listen to them repeatedly. And again, for those who are interested, click the link below and it will take you to the 4 CD set, and you'll be able to transform not only your mind, but your world.